Hello, welcome back to SJ336, St. John 336. This is Stephanie Jeanette, and I'm finishing up on this scratch off series. Well, I'm not finishing, I have a long way to go, honey. I picked up a lot of them, but I had started my first Slingo Trio Riches. I have three of them, and I did the first three rows. There are 10 rows of 5 numbers each. And as you may have guessed, Slingo is a play on the word bingo. This particular scratch off has the three games Slingo Grid, which is like bingo, Slingo Slots, and Slingo Words. And so let's get back to it. And in the meanwhile, I caught a little bit of, like right now, numbers. What is it called? Figures or something, hidden figures, yeah, something like that. You know, the show about the African American female computers and what they went through working for NASA. And I caught it at an interesting point. It's where she gets, um, she's like finished getting the coordinates and everything understood and ready for the mission, and the IBM machine is working. And so they let her go from that particular department. She's back to her old department, and then Glenn requests her to check the coordinates because something goes wrong with the IBM machine or what have you. And so he's like, look, if the system says it's good, then we're good. Otherwise, we're on the ground. And so, with everything going on, as you know, with the various, apparently random, maybe not random, but definitely um, extreme murders of African Americans here in the United States of America, and by authorities, so-called authority figures. Um, you know, for my part, I love my country because I have no other country to love. Can't speak for everybody, but you know, you're born where you're born. And what are you going to do? Like, not love your country? Anywhere you go where it's like you don't love your country, the people there wouldn't respect you anyway, so what's the point? Um, but yeah, I mean, that was an interesting point to come on to enter in while setting back up on here and everything. Um, yeah. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So it reminded me of, sometimes the little things, because you wonder, did the sister mess up that IBM machine? uh, she probably didn't, but, you know, the supervisor lady. But, but it did, just the thought of that possibility made me wonder, or reminded me of times when, people would do what they could, having recognized certain possibilities or certain, um, I guess possibilities or concerns, one might say. So that was the fourth row, and I found, looks like, what was it, three of the numbers? Two of the numbers, no, three of the numbers. 14, there are 5 numbers in each row, there are 10 rows. That was the fourth row. It was 14, 22, 44, 50, and 65, and I found 14, 50, and 65. I don't really like this game because, oh, see, there's a 22 down here. There's just too many numbers to try to look for and verify and all that. No telling how many you actually miss. I suspect this gang gets the most winners thrown in the garbage. But in any case, like different times where I've traveled here and there. I'm, single, married, no children. Um, there's 9 years between myself, well, 5 years between myself and the one and the half sibling nearest to my age. And 18 years between myself and my eldest sibling. She's the eldest of our whole clan. Um, 4 sisters, average of 8 children each. And my mom had 9 of us. The 10th was stillborn. Originally from Mississippi. I was conceived in Mississippi, born and raised in New Jersey. And so I don't know, I've been pretty much alone. By the time I was 11 years old, everybody was out of the home. And I, I wouldn't say I'm a loner. I do enjoy my time alone. I also enjoy people, but kind of from a distance. Why did I bring that up? So different places. I like to travel, so different places I've been, and just living daily life here and there. And, people do things, to help protect you, because you're out and about, not necessarily familiar with the ways of where you are. Anything from just like maybe taking a little longer to fold their clothes at the laundromat, just so that there's another body there. And just different things like that. It's amazing, actually. It just kind of moved me. So when they needed her again to cover for what the IBM couldn't do, it just kind of reminded me of things that we do, within our sphere of influence to try to help give one another a leg up. And obviously, not everyone is like that. But it's quite refreshing when you witness it. Or anyway, that's my interpretation of it and what it reminds me of. So this is the 5th row out of 10. And I found, what was it, 1 or 2 numbers there. 13, 23, 33, 46, 67. And again, I'll have to look over these 1,000 more times. There's too many numbers to deal with. But remember, I already won the gold. It's like a gold coin thingy. And so that's $5. So that's cool. Alright, so the 6th row, row number 6. 5, 21, 45, 53, 63. See what we find. Okay, 5. 21. This is like maybe my 3rd or 4th time playing one of these, and it's like 45. You go through all these numbers. You know how bingo is. Sometimes you get so close and then there's nothing. It's like, really? 45. 53. And of course, there are free spaces on the Slingo grid, which is, like I said, like a bingo. and 63, 63. All right, so I think that row yielded 2. Okay, and here's the 6th row, 7th row. Okay, 7th row, 2, 29, 43, 54, and 70. Okay, so the number 2. The number 29. And so remember, I have those free spaces in this single grid. 43. And 54. And 70. Okay, that yielded a couple. Okay, row number 8 out of 10. 10, 27, 40, 56, 71. Again, I took a day trip with a couple of friends, and about a half a day trip, I should say. It's quite fun. As you know, Montana is beautiful. Excuse me. I love traveling by car. I think our road system is one of our best qualities as a nation. And, you know, I don't think, if we were to just serve one another in a way that helps toward a high level of basic living, and so the infrastructure alone, I mean, you know, there's no reason for anyone to be unemployed or struggling. I mean, just that alone. So that one, 10, 27, 40, 56, 71, yielded 4 out of the 5 numbers. What was it? Wait, 10, 27, 40, 56, 71. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 4 out of the 5. That's nice. Okay, row number 9, 12, 20, 36, 57, 69. But yeah, I mean, I don't think that requires it to be a utopia. You know, I don't think it's unrealistic. I don't think it's a far-fetched request or hope. But, you know, we get derailed. Woohoo! Okay, so that's a full line there, a full word there. Row 1 of single words. I got all of those. The word is M-I-L-L. How fitting. A lot of mills around that we passed by driving. Okay, so, and then the final row here, 3, 25, 34, 55, and 64. Feeling good about this. Let's see. Where are we? Where are I have to check these all over again. Let me get the free spaces. Wow. So I got, this is pretty cool. I got a free space. So I have, let's see, one win on here. So far as I can tell, I have to go back and recheck. I have a win on my Slingo grid. Using your single numbers, match all 5 numbers in any. Oh, no, I didn't. I've done that before. Yep. You have to win. You have to have two full lines, you know, horizontal, vertical, or diagonal, but it has to be 2. I've done that before where I've had 1 line and not 2. Sitting there thinking you won. You won, Jack. No. So anyway, so I have to recheck the numbers, but so far, the single grid, there is no win. The single slots, there is no win. And the bottom, I do have a win. I have 1 word, the first word, the 4-letter word, and the money says $5. So that's $10 on here. There's the gold coin in my single numbers, and then the $5 down here, and what is this thing saying? Using your single numbers, complete a word in row 1, 2, or 3. Win prize shown for that row. If your completed word contains a 3x symbol, where would it be? Win 3 times the prize shown for that row. Should have samples of what it would look like. I don't know what they mean. I guess what there'd be like a little superscript or subscript with a 3x or whatever. So anyway, I'm not showing that. So far this is worth $5. I mean $10. We'll have to go back and recheck all those numbers because it's a crazy thing. Hey, ooh, that went long. But some of the commentary was quite interesting, I would imagine. All right, thank you for tuning in. And this was number 3. I don't know how many there will be in the end, but I'll make them all, and then I'll start uploading. And so in that way, I'll be able to put, you know, part 3 of however many and all that. Thank you for tuning in to SJ336. Be well, be COVID conscious, and have a backbone against injustice. Thank you, and have a great day.